What if I told you you could remove any credit inquiry on your report in 24 hours, on your own time, on your own schedule, and without paying anyone a dime? I am going to be showing you in this video what credit reconciliation and credit repair companies do when you seek them for their services. Hey guys, it's Evan with Man vs. Money on this channel. We talk about personal finances, budgeting, Turo, real estate, other investments I've had, my performance and experience with them. If you want to better your own knowledge of personal finances, like removing credit inquiries from your credit report, please give this video a like and maybe subscribe. It really does help. And let's go ahead and get into the video for you guys. Now, to first understand how we go about the process of credit inquiry removal, we must first understand the two types of credit inquiries. We have a hard pull and a soft pull, or a soft credit inquiry and a hard credit inquiry. You probably know about soft pulls from businesses that pre-qualify you for certain cards, certain personal loans, or certain products or services. Now, soft credit checks will only provide the lender or financial institution with semi-personal information. It will only show the company performing the credit check what they ask to see, such as credit to debt ratio, payment history, length of term for accounts in good standing, and so on and so forth. Now, a hard pull or a hard credit inquiry reveals much more personal information about an individual. Hard inquiries are when lenders will look at your personal or business credit file directly. They'll be able to see everything from missed payments, the total value of open installment loans for all vehicles, and all the way to if you've ever been declined a loan in the past. I'm not sure how they know this information, but they do have their algorithm through the credit bureaus of Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. They do have ways to derive this information. So, just to let you know. So, with a hard credit check, there is much more liberty to the amount of information they can pull on you and make their lending determination from. The hard credit pull will almost objectively leave a credit check on your credit report as well. To dispute a credit inquiry, what you're going to need is a valid ID, a copy of your social security number, and also a recent utility bill. Credit bureaus such as Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax are going to use what's called public data resources to try to verify the credit inquiry that's on your credit report that you're trying to remove. Now, how do these credit bureaus go about credit verification? Well, let's go ahead and talk about that. The three big credit card bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, they will use what's called LexisNexis. Or rather, LexisNexis is one of many what's called public information record sites, and they will use that third-party information to compare and contrast what information they have to then verify their own sources. Some information this company has in its public record, all relatives you have, any addresses you previously lived at, any judgments that have been placed on you, civil records. They also use private credit reporting agencies, such as a company called Inovis. Inovis is also sometimes named the fourth big credit reporting bureau. Now, what if I told you you can simply put all information held by Inovis, LexisNexis, a lot of these smaller third-party credit reporting companies that work with the three big credit bureaus, to just not report your information? Yes, you can just take your information off of these websites. Yes, by law, you can take your information and set it to be undisclosed. You can put what's called a personal information freeze on these credit reporting companies so they can no longer pull your personal information. There are over 400 private sector credit reporting agencies. Taking your private information off of these big two is simply a drop in the glass of your efforts and potential actions to better your overall credit score. So let's actually jump into my computer and see step by step how you actually do this, because I do see a lot of finance YouTubers kind of just breezing over it and not showing their viewers step by step how you actually do this. Okay, so we will go to LexisNexis, we'll go to the home page. And what I'm going to show you here is what credit repair agencies charge people hundreds of dollars. And as arrogant as this sounds, I know this because I work in finance professionally. This is exactly what they're doing. We will go to LexisNexis, the home page, and we will go to security freeze. Remember, you will go to the security freeze section and it will bring you to a company called SageStream. SageStream is another one of these private credit reporting companies, and they work with the 3 big credit bureaus. You will fill out your first name, your address, and you do need one form of government ID. Then you will perform a verification and then just click submit. It's very simple and it's very easy. Now, the most important part, the dispute letter that you're going to send to Experian or any of the credit bureaus. I've left a template down below. There are multiple ways you can find this dispute letter online, and that is a exact template because you don't want to admit or give admission that you know about this dispute because you're the one who created it. The credit bureaus can then use it as an admission of guilt. You need to use this template that I have linked down below. Everyone uses the same one, and there's a reason everyone uses the same one. They should get back to you in about 30 days if you do it by mail, or you can do it online like I've just showed you. Doing it online, you just go to Experian, you go to the dispute section, you go to credit hard inquiry dispute section, and then you just click on the inquiry you're trying to remove, and if that specific inquiry can be removed online. So, I would make this video because personal credit inquiries or hard credit inquiries were a huge problem for me in my early 20s. And before I would really get a grasp on how credit actually works, it would already work against me. It differs per person, but usually a hard credit inquiry will take 5 points off your total credit score. And it differs if you have better credit, maybe it'll only take 4 or 3 points off, but it will take that amount off for each inquiry. So let's say you are trying to buy a vehicle and you have gone to multiple dealerships and they are shopping, to get you the best rate. So now they're sending it out to multiple financiers and you're getting multiple inquiries on your report. In that situation, you should probably very likely take those off, especially if multiple of them are denials. And this is just coming from somebody who has a little bit of experience in the industry. Good credit building. And if you don't believe me, you can also use resources such as Capital One's CreditWise, or even Chase Bank has a credit simulator. And if you monitor your own credit, you will know this. Good credit building or consistent payment of all credit accounts and installment loans, so vehicles and your credit card accounts. Good consistent credit building for up to a year, if you have good credit, is only going to better your credit maybe 1 to 30 points. If you have really terrible credit, maybe like a 500 or something, maybe consistent stable income and payment of credit cards and a mortgage and auto loans will embed your credit far more than 30 points, but it usually doesn't. So 5 points an inquiry is more of a big deal than you think it is. And I didn't know that when I was young because no one teaches you about these things, and they really do. This needs to be forefront information. And I believe financial literacy is really what has helped me build this position that I am in my life now. How impactful, and especially in today's day and age, financial literacy is. Financial literacy is the biggest step towards someone's financial future. It's not a $200,000 a year job. It's not going your whole life single and working 40 hours a week. It's not any of those things. It's understanding a knowledge on how to better your credit, how to achieve business credit through what's called a DUNS number, how to receive business credit, how to start an LLC, how to use that business credit to scale the LLC, and do many other things of that nature. You don't have to work for somebody else for the rest of your life. And I know that you don't believe me, because I never believed all of these people on the internet who would tell me these things, to buy me their course over here or over there. And of course, I don't have anything to sell you guys. I don't have a course or anything like that. But I want you to know that this obsession with finance that I've had in my life, it has changed my life. And it can change yours too. And you don't need money to start. You just need that drive and that will to change your life. And of course, if you liked any of the stuff any of the content I'm pushing out, if you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe. These videos really do take a lot of effort. And of course, thanks for watching.